All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Houston, Ariza and Jones at the small and power forward. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Houston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Well, for Terrence Jones, Clark, a very scary episode to begin last season. He suffered from a rare nerve damage to his left leg.
Yeah, he wondered if he'd be able to play again after missing 3 months. He finally got back out on the court. Good for him because I enjoy watching him play.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Vucevic for 2.
Harden with it. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
When I had a chance to speak with Coach Scott Skiles, though they lost the first meeting against this team this year, Coach isn't worried about what they can do on the offensive side of things, saying, we dropped the first one, but I still think we can put up a lot of points on this team and get a win. We just need to make sure the ball is moving. Not as easy as it sounds, though, always, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And, guys, the focus being on the offensive side of things, they obviously don't want to let... their defensive guard down, so to speak, can they?
No, they're still going to have to be sharp on the defensive side of the floor. It's just that getting into a rhythm offensively is going to be the main focus here early on.
I'm with you on that mindset, but it does leave the door open for them to be taken advantage of at the defensive end.
Shot is good off the back rim and in. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Beverly. Howard with a screen on Payton. And Beverly kicks to Howard. Howard setting the pick for Beverly. Clock at 6. Harden dishes to Howard. Ariza has the open look, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Beverly against Payton, and there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul. Here's Fournier. Payton outside. It's stolen by Ariza.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
Howard, the pass to Ariza. Houston moving it around. Lets it go. They get it again.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Payton kicks to Harris. And here's Fry for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often. And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Here's Payton. James Harden picking up that last basket. Fry dishes to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. He's coming off an excellent season. 2nd in scoring, 6th in steals, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And as you said, 2nd best scorer in the league. Man, I tell you what, just blowing up defensive schemes designed to keep him under control.
Now, here is Harden. 7 points in the game. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Payton against Beverly. Payton kicks to Fournier. No luck. And the Rockets take it the other way. Stolen away. Payton outside. Now here's Vucevic. Fry, that's for two. And that one hits back iron.
And the Rockets were a tough team last year, but at times it really felt like a one-man show. Harden carried them so much for so long. You just have to wonder if it wore him out.
Now, here is Harden. Jones, the pass to Howard. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And if carrying the team during the regular season wore Harden down, Greg, you were talking about, it didn't show that much in the playoffs. Harden was phenomenal most, if not Clark, all of the postseason.
I would agree with you, but there also were some other guys for Houston that did step up in the postseason. Howard looked as good as he did before all of his injuries, as a case in point.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up, and he couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
Here's Fournier looking for his first basket still in this one. Payton dishes to Vucevic. And they get it. That's good.
Nikola Vucevic for two.
Now Beverly. Screen by Howard. Harden outside. Kicks it to Howard. Right through the D for the layup. Howard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Here's Fournier. Back to Vucevic. He dishes it to Fournier. 5 on the clock. Vucevic a screen on Harden. Here's Fournier. Good work defensively by Harden.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. In second, the Rockets.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And it's Harris off the drive. Payton outside. Here's Fournier, guarded by Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harris. Can't get it to go. Good D by Ariza. The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against New York. And yes, sir, that one drops. And it's 9 points for James Harden.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
And it's Vucevic missing. Big step last year for Vucevic's offense, Clark. Unstoppable at times, both on the blocks and facing up.
Vucevic is a real outstanding future all-star front quarter. Rebounds at a high rate in traffic. And
Look at that jam.
wow.
I mean, just beautiful.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the